Hi, I'm Chef Michel Nishan, and today in the D-Life Kitchen, we're making a dessert that's both delicious and diabetes friendly. Impossible Berry Pie is sweetened with agave nectar, a versatile natural sweetener that has much less impact on blood sugar than white sugar, honey, or any other caloric sweeteners, and no bitter aftertaste, which is great news when you're making dessert. Bitterness, dessert don't go well together. Anyway, we're going to start by using a misto to just kind of coat the inside of a Pyrex dish, and we all know that berries are healthful to eat. Here we have some sliced strawberries. You can see we pre-sliced them a little bit. Now we're going with the antioxidant powerhouse blueberries. Very good for you. We've known this for some time now. And then some raspberries. And the great thing about this dessert is any berry will do. Now here's what I love most. Instead of going through all the trouble to make a pie dough, which is high in carbohydrates, we use eggs, which is really good for us because, you know, no better source of protein than eggs. And then a little bit of evaporated milk. And here we have that good, sweet agave nectar. And agave comes from the agave plant, which grows in Central America, now in the Southwest, you know, parts of the U.S., South America as well. And it's just lovely. It's like honey, but not that extra flavor. So it really is more sweet than flavorful, which is great. Now we have a little bit of canola oil or grapeseed oil, some vanilla extract, a little bit of almond extract, and that's going to give it almost a taste like that French dessert called financier, that little bit of almond je ne sais quoi, which is French for I don't know what it is, but I like it. And here we have a little bit of flour that we're adding. And now we're just going to put the lid on the blender in just a quick 30 seconds, just so we don't have any starch dumplings when we cook the pie. And here we go. And look at that, that's just perfectly blended. Just going to take the lid off and pour it just over the berries and make sure that we're getting it in every little nook and cranny. Here we go. Some of the berries will float to the top, but that's okay because eventually they're just going to sink right back down into the batter. A perfect fit every time. Now we're just going to pop this in a preheated 350-degree oven for about 50 to 55 minutes. And it's going to be nice and puffy and golden and set, just like this one that we have in here. Oh man, does this smell good. Now check this out. It's nice, it's puffy, it's golden brown. Now it looks like it might be a little lumpy, but that's going to be fine because this is going to cool for about 30 minutes, almost to room temperature. And once it's at room temperature, we put it in the fridge, refrigerate it at least an hour before you serve it. This is what it looks like. Here, now check this out. Any lumpiness that might have been there is gone. It's really kind of collapsed on itself. Now it's nice and dense. It's sliceable. And I can still smell the berries from this even though it's cold. Now we're going to take just a little bit of powdered sugar. And a lot of folks living with diabetes might say, oh my goodness, powdered sugar. But if you look at how much I'm adding, just enough to dust the top, I can't even think that you're going to get a 1/16 of a teaspoon in the finished dessert. And there you have it. Now, because the sweetness in this dessert comes from agave nectar and low glycemic berries, you may notice this Impossible Berry Pie doesn't cause a big spike in your blood sugar. Check out this recipe and get other great tips on managing your diabetes and health on our website at dlife.com/recipebox. And our user-friendly recipe finder will set you up with over 8,500 recipes. I'm Chef Michel Nishan. Glad you could join me in the D-Life Kitchen.